away, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
When you're on the road, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that brings the crowd into it. Now you're not just battling your opponent, you're battling yourself as well.
Here we go. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage. There goes a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
That's not an easy play for the defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Looking middle, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Burrow setting up to throw. Got him in. It's Chase. He completes it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle 3rd of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before
Of course, you got to catch the ball, but route running savvy and toughness, There's a premium for all of that now.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Here's Burrow. Trying to lay one up deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
They'll give it to Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Now Burrow. Touchdown Bengals from 6 yards away. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is Fuller, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Back to throw here, Herbert. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. And got his man. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there.
touchdown against them with one of their own. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feel to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
These two teams all tied after one. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Here we go. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss right
to the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
The center receiver in motion to the right.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it... Zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man complete. That's Hampton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. Cross midfield, almost to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Herbert on 1st down now. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play action. It's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
this one. Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here to try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here we go. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans are going to try 2 remaining timeouts. The sideline and tackle right to the east. After that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans take the lead. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true to you, because there's times when you see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He finds some open field here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
First down. Here's Burrow. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here. Third and 33. And that will have 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
He finds his man complete. It's Hampton. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On first down, it's Herbert. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
What is this?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Don't let us down.
Here's Herbert. Just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. This fielded right at the goal line. Well, dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Herbert. He finds his man complete. It's Hampton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 20.
stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches it, that scheme coming out the backfield, they can turn into a big play or miss tackles or runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert got his tight end. That's complete. It's Hampton. And the Texans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. All the discussions are about trying to slow down this offense. It has not worked to this point.
The vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Play action. It's Burrow. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up to throw. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds or kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Open man there is Collins, complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Herbert throwing again.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow looking to pass. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
When they approach this
perfect. 4 for 5 at this point. This is 3rd and 10.
No score zone.
Here's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst with it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards to pick up there. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They get him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says that. Sometimes you can really try to. They're trying to get it out of we're not going to do so.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. This is not an individual performance for him. He knows how his third reception. Keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because A lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This is caught. It's Floyd. And they're getting this one inside the 20. A gain there of 20 yards. Herbert on first down now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hampton. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's in.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, that uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He will find his man Chase complete.
On 2.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit is going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. That incompletion Frustration's not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So they stay on the offense. Conference championship. And do you think the cutting process is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Family's going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Deep be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm painting. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys.